Hi everyone, it's Sue Plumb here, and I just wanted to pop in today and share with you something that I am super excited about that just landed on my doorstep yesterday afternoon, and that is this, which is the brand new No Limits collection from Cocoa Vanilla Studio, which will begin shipping to retailers in a couple of weeks, so near the end of February. And it's an awesome collection. Now, this is said to be a masculine collection. However, I can see that you could do any number of projects with this collection, not necessarily just masculine sort of themed projects. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a flick through of all the products here. So of course I'm going to start with papers. Now I have got two of each paper here, so to save me from flipping them over, I've got them in order so that you will see the A side and then the B side of each one. So without further ado, as I said, let's get started. So first up, we've got this star print paper, which I absolutely adore, and you can see it's sort of got a color gradient on it, sort of running from cools here through to warms over here. So you've got, you know, sort of blues and grays over here through just like red, orange, yellow. Very cool. I love it. The B side of this one is this mixed media style page. You can see that it's got some splatters. So for anyone who loves the look of mixed media but isn't really mixed media inclined, this sort of paper is perfect for you to use as a background. Next up, actually I'm just going to move these aside and then we can just leave them laid out here. So next up is this awesome striped paper. You can see that it's got paint style stripes on it, a variety of colors. That's basically the color scheme of the collection, which I absolutely adore. Nice, bright, fun. And on the back side of that, we've got this paper, which is sort of this, I want to say yellow, but it's kind of got a little bit of a sort of a mustard tone through it. It's really cool. It's got this really subtle, can you see the pattern there? Like a really subtle wavy pattern. It's got a little bit of sort of distressing on it to give it a little bit of texture as well, a little bit of grunginess, which is perfect for boy pages. Next up, we've got this one. Sorry, I haven't been giving you the paper names and I really should have. This one's called Big Bang. So you can see that it's got this really cool star on it here, sort of with the starburst coming out. I like the fact that this paper is not centered. You know me, I'm a bit off center, so I like it when they're not centered, you know, not right in the middle of the paper, so a little bit off to the side there. And on the back of that, wood grain. I love me a wood grain. That's cool. I like that. It's not really necessarily warm nor cool, this wood grain. It's kind of a really nice neutrally wood grain. Okay, so next up we've got a cut apart, and this one has got all sorts of patterns on it. You can see this sort of little galaxy one down here. There is a little bit of a sort of space theme to this collection, but not overly so much that you necessarily need to be scrapping photos of your sons dressed as astronauts or anything. You see all of those. I like this sort of abstract sort of map here. Cool with the numbers. And on the back of that one, I love this. So can you see that pattern there? It's like a dark rainbow, and then you've got the star print up at the very top there. It is very cool. I adore the blues on this. Really cool. That's definitely in my sights. Okay, this one we've got another star paper, although this one I think I am earmarking for fussy cutting. So you can see it's got some big, small, medium-sized stars. Same sort of color palette, although doesn't really have the red in it. But that will be great for fussy cutting. On the reverse of that is this, I love a green. I almost want to say this is like an emerald or like a jade green. I love a good green. I know there's some people that aren't fans of green, but I love me some green. So you can see it's got this, can you see the little cross print on it there? Very cool. Another cut apart paper. but this one's the one that's got journaling cards, and it's got little like labels, phrases, border strips, heaps and heaps of little, I love a good cut apart. Very, very useful. One of the first things I do when I get a new collection is I cut up this paper and I just sort of pop it in a Ziploc bag, so I've got the bits there ready to go. On the back of that one is this very cool, it's called Universal, this one. It's like a distressed, I don't even know what to call this paper, this pattern. It's like a distressed, it's sort of got dots, but they sort of taper off in line. I really love it. It's like a grey colour. Love me some grey. This paper up next is called Orbit. It's super cool. So you can see the pattern there. So you've got like a central point. It's almost like a galaxy. So you've got like a central point here, and then you've got like rings around it, orbiting rings that have got, you know, what appear to be planets and stars there. It's very, very cool. And again, if you can see that, it's not perfectly centered. It's slightly off center, which thumbs up from me. This paper I adore. It's black. This is the back side of the Orbit paper that you saw there. It's black, but it's got, can you see this star print? Oh my God, it's to die for. I love, love, love this paper. At first glance, out of all of those papers, this could possibly be my favorite. Oh, this dark one as well. I'm really leaning towards those dark papers. Okay, so the final paper in the collection is called Spark. And you can see that it's got like this mixed media style edging around it, but it's also got a subtle like brick pattern in the middle. So it also almost gives you that really urban grunge type look to it. You could imagine graffiti or whatever on this wall. Don't need to flip it over, do I? Because I've got another one. And that's the reverse side, which is that orange. And you can actually see it's a little bit, it's not just like flat color. You can see that it's sort of a little washed out in areas, and I think I love that because it just adds to the depth of your page. So there you go, there's all your papers. So 8 papers, I think 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8 papers, double-sided. So if you're getting the collection kit, you will actually get this amount of paper, so you'll get 16 papers. Now in the collection kit, you will also receive the accessory stickers. So these are the accessory stickers here. So this is a fairly standard inclusion in the Cocoa Vanilla Studio product range, because they always have the little phrase stickers down the bottom there. So there's plenty of those there for you to play with. They usually have some small labels, banners, tag shapes, and I love that I can always count on these stickers. Always there, always reliable. So that is the contents of the collection kit. So moving on to the A5 paper stack, and that's it here. So I might just pop the stickers out of the way because I'm actually going to show you something about this paper stack. So we'll take the papers out of the packaging. So there are 30 sheets in this pack, as you can see, 30 single-sided sheets, 2 of each, 15 designs. So here we go. Now straight away you're going to notice that there are a lot of patterns that you're getting in the 12 by 12s, but they are just shrunk down or scaled down to a smaller size scale. You can see that there, even that really cool rainbow one, and this one, I'm very happy to see that. But you will also notice that, see this one is not anywhere here. So that's exclusive to the A5s. Again, that has that sort of washed, faded, distressed looking color to it. Yes, that one was in the 12 by 12s. This one was not in the 12 by 12s. This is a black and white version of that sort of jade colored paper there with the crosses on it. So that one's also an exclusive. This one is an exclusive for sure. I knew that immediately because that green doesn't appear anywhere else, but it does match with the green that's in there. So there we go. This one is not in there either. It's a similar color, slightly different though to that green. I would actually say this one is more of an emerald and this one is more of a jade. So correct me if I'm wrong, if you are a color expert out there and you manage to get your hands on it and you do the comparison. But yeah, I would say, yeah, they are different. So there's a little mini of the cut apart there as well. So you won't get everything exactly the same that you do get on the 12 by 12 cut apart, because obviously these are scaled down to suit. So there's no border strips, but you do get like mini journaling tags and you get the mini labels and things like that. So that, and we are back to, yeah, we're back to the beginning. Okay, so you get 2 each paper, as I said. So we've got all of these that we also had in the 12 by 12, but they're all scaled down. But on top of that, we have 4 exclusives that are not to be found in the 12 by 12s, which is great. So that is the A5 paper stack. So we'll pop that over there, pop the stickers over there as well. Okay, so getting on to, actually I might do these are the pocket cards. So there are 18 of these and they're all double-sided. They're all 3 by 4. Now, if you've been watching my videos lately or you've been seeing my posts in the Cocoa Vanilla Studio community group, you know that I'm trying to make an effort to do matching pocket pages to a lot of my 12 by 12s lately, just to help me get extra photos documented. Actually, while I'm rambling on, I'll just flick through these cards for you. Yeah, just to help me get more of my photos done, I am trying to do as many companion pages to my 12 by 12 layouts that I can, because I just find you get obviously so many more photos. I get so much more of the details down, but it still gives me the freedom to, you know, create something that's more artistic, for want of a better word, like I do like to do with my 12 by 12s. Obviously I like to do a lot of mixed media. Oh, that's cool. I like to do a lot of mixed media, and that's something that I don't do a lot of in my pocket pages, because it's all about just getting those extra photos documented, getting the details down, and it helps me use up some of my stash as well. Now, obviously, when I look through my layouts or look through my albums, I am naturally drawn to looking at the 12 by 12s because that's really what I love to create the most. But when you watch my kids flick through the albums, they're always drawn to the pocket pages because, I don't know, so many more little details for them to look at, but so many more photos of themselves, things to read. So yeah, they're the pocket cards. They'll be definitely getting use from me, and I'll be sharing my pocket pages with you wherever I can. I don't tend to do process videos for my pocket pages because, let's be honest, there's not a lot of technique that goes on my pocket pages. So let's move on to embellishments. These are super cool. These are the chipboard stickers. Let's pop the packaging out of the way so we get rid of the glare. So you can see heaps and heaps. Bring it up a little bit closer. Heaps and heaps of chipboard stickers. Now, these have got the adhesive on the back, but, you know, like many embellishments, I never 100% trust the adhesive not to fall off in years' time. So I tend to, when I use them, add a little bit of extra glue as well. If you are a pocket scrapper and you find these too bulky, you'll find the chipboard, it's really easy to separate the layers, and you can peel some of the layers off the back and thin them down so that they do fit better into pocket pages. So that's just a little tip. Now, embellishment wise, obviously there is a die cut ephemera pack. So we might just take them out and have a little look at them. This is my first time looking at it. Like, I'm obviously didn't unbox it. I'd already taken it out of the box, but I haven't actually looked through anything up close yet. So let's just pull the back card out so I can show you what's in there. So 64 pieces. There's always heaps of pieces in Cocoa Vanilla die cut packs. So you got words, you got little icons. Oh, there's some cute little rockets there. See, as I said, it's got a bit of an overarching space theme, but nothing that you would feel obliged that you would have to have, you know, space themed photos to work with it. Oh, I adore these stars. Oh, so good. I love them with the cutout bit. Yeah, lots of pieces in here. Frames. Oh, there's some nesting. Oh, I like this one too. So it's got a nesting frame there that's got the journal spot inside it, circular one, but there are these nested frames as well. I love frames. Oh, and there's a little ticket in the middle there. Okay, and that's just the little negative piece there, which I'll actually throw in the bin right now. So yeah, heaps and heaps of pieces there. I can see plenty. My mind is already racing with projects for this. Okay, so this is the die cut titles pack. 35 pieces in this pack. I won't flip through all of them because, you know, they're just words, but you can see them there. You can, plenty of words that you can put together titles with. Let's have a look what's on the card here. Heaps of options. The titles there. Really good font. Love this font. I love a tall skinny font, like similar to the font that's used for the logo of this collection. I love a tall skinny font. I'm not a massive fan of a big, like, rounded wide font. Okay, so these are the wood buttons. These have been standard in the last few collections and I adore them. I love the texture it adds to a page. I can already spot, look, can you see that one there with the world map on it? That's very cool. Oh, and this one here. Oh, but yeah, so they're the wood buttons and they've got the little epoxy centers on them. They're really good to use. And these puffy stickers, oh, Zoe, I hope you've sent me a lot of packs of these because, oh, if you are a fan of puffies or like enamel dots or whatever, you are going to freaking love these. Look at them. Look at the little planet. What, like, can you see that? I hope that's in focus. I hope it's got plenty of light. Oh my god, I love those so much. They're going on everything. Like, must not hoard, must not hoard, must not hoard, use them up. Okay, so there we go. So that's the collection. So there are 8 double-sided papers. If you get the collection kit, you'll have 16 papers. You'll have the accessory sticker sheet there. The paper stack, the A5 paper stack, 30 sheets in that one, 2 each of 15 different designs, and 4 of them are exclusives. There are the pocket cards, so we went through those. So if you are a pocket scrapper, even if you're not a pocket scrapper, there are so many different things you can use these for, journaling or adding layers or whatever. I just, you know, I love having all the things. The chipboard stickers, these, again, these can be used by anyone. These are great for even card makers, or as I said, if you're a pocket scrapper, just peel some of the layers off the chipboard to get them down to the thickness that you want. Add a little bit of glue to the back, but loving those. Wood buttons, love the wood buttons. Oh, die cut titles, so heaps of those. We've got the die cut ephemera, plenty of pieces there. And of course we've got those little puffy stickers that I just ran through at the end there that are one of my favorite things. So there you have it, brand new No Limits collection. Will be shipping out to retailers in a couple of weeks time, so very close to the end of February. Have a look at your favorite scrap store. They may have a pre-order open where you can pre-order this collection. because it will not be available through the Cocoa Vanilla Studio online store for quite some time, because the retailers all get a head start. So if you can't wait for this, check your favorite store, find out if they're getting it in, pop in a pre-order, whatever. Highly recommend. Gorgeous collection. And that's it. I will see you with a creation using this very soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.